Good morning, everyone. Today, interesting author came into Ravi Reed's platform. Maybe before I would like to introduce, initially she published "It Happens Like a Dream," perfect romance in 2021 book. Now she published in philosophical book "Redefining Success for Empowering Living." Maybe let's hear from her words. Hello, Ishita. Good morning. Welcome to Ravi
Hello, good
Reed's.
morning.
First, before I would like to, my first question is, what transformation you got from, romance thriller genre to like philosophical books? Like, what inspired you to write Redefining Success for Empowering Life Living?
Okay, before coming to what inspired me to write Redefining Success for Empowered Living, I would like to share that what inspired me to write Happens Like a Dream, my debut book. Actually, in 2021, when we all were going through Corona pandemic, I was also diagnosed with Corona, and I was so fearful. And that's why, in order to channelize those negative emotions of stress, anxiety, and fear, I started writing my book, Happens Like a Dream. And in 2023, I got to know that J.K. Rowling was going through severe depression when she started writing Harry Potter. So this inspired me a lot. Somewhere I felt that if we are able to channelize our negative emotions into creative pursuits, then we can create something good. And the journey in my Isha Yoga Center, that also played a very important role in developing a keen interest towards holistic health. And somewhere I felt that people are so much good these days. They're full of potential, full of aspirations. They have their own goals, but mostly they are not able to create a balance within themselves, and that's why they fumble. So I thought I can guide people based on my own experience at Isha Yoga Center and my own experiences in life, that if you want to achieve anything in life, then the basic thing you must do is to create balance within yourself, because body and mind are the biggest tools with the help of which we can create anything. We can do wonders, but if we are able to use it right. Mostly people are not able to take care of their body, mind, and soul the way they should. And if they are able to take care, if they are able to create balance, then they are unstoppable.
Correct. How do you define success in the context of this holistic well-being?
Success, as per me, actually, the success definition of success is different for different people.
True.
In my opinion, success is when you are able to utilize your full potential, then it is success. Suppose I want to do something, but I have caliber to do. But if I am postponing that particular thing, I'm procrastinating, and I am not able to overcome my own inner resistance, then what's the use of the talent? And if I am able to create a balance within myself, and if I'm able to overcome all the resistance, sorry,
Yeah.
got interrupted. If I am able to overcome all the resistance within myself, then it is a big success. So in my opinion, success is when you are able to utilize the talent which has been given to you by creating a balance within yourself.
Okay, when Ishita kept WhatsApp statuses, Isha Foundation, all those themes, I was wonder like, oh, why she shifted to like in this Isha theme and all those things. Like then I think very fraction of time, like within months, like you published a book called Redefining Success with this holistic well-being. Can you share
Yes.
little bit about your personal journey towards this holistic health and wellness?
Yes, actually, my personal journey towards holistic health began in 2017 when I completed my inner engineering program, and
Oh,
gradually I completed more yoga related programs offered by Isha Yoga Center. And in 2022, I went to ashram, and it was my turning point. I was suffering from minor health ailments, but after going into ashram, just spending few days at the consecrated place like ashram, and consuming sattvic food and living amidst nature, it changed me completely. And all the minor ailments I was going through, physical ailments, they got cured automatically without referring to any doctor. Then
oh,
I realized that, then I realized the importance of holistic health, that if we are living amidst nature, taking care of ourselves, meditating, doing yoga and exercises, and consuming sattvic food, which we should, then it really works wonder. This was my turning point. And then I realized that holistic health can work like miracle, and it is very essential for each and every one of us to start balancing body, mind, and soul. Once you are focusing towards holistic health, then it can create miracle. This is my personal experience and a part of my personal journey.
Continuation of my previous question, what do you think balancing the body, mind, soul crucial in overall well-being?
Pardon?
Sorry. Uh, why do you think balancing body, mind, and soul is crucial for overall well-being?
I want to give an example. Suppose a child during his examination. Let's take example of two children. One child is very much focused towards his studies, and the another child is not studying at all. Then during examination, what is going to happen? The child which is not studying, he will be full of fear, anxiety, stress, and during the examination, he might forget all the things he has even studied. And on the other hand, if a child is very well prepared, then during the examination, he will be full of confidence and he will be able to answer all the questions, isn't it? Just like that, if we are able to create a balance within ourselves, then we can tackle each and every challenge of our life. And if we are not balanced from within, then even slightest challenge can really make us nervous, and we may not be able to face those challenges with full confidence the way we should. That's why creating balance is very important. It is very important because it prepares us to face the challenges of life in a positive way. And one more thing which is very important to create a balance within ourselves, and that is to remain in a state of joy. If a person is able to remain in a state of joy under all the circumstances in life, then I find it real success. And in that way, he can create balance within his life. In that way, he can prioritize his self-care. A joyful person can really create miracle. And this is my personal experience. And even Sadhguru says that if a person is joyful, then balancing becomes a natural act for him.
Yeah. Could you elaborate concept of connecting the soul and why it is important?
Yes, actually connecting with soul or listening to our inner voice, which is the voice of our soul, is very important. Because somewhere, like suppose take my example. If I want to do something in life, then I must know how I must do that thing, how I must proceed towards achieving those things. But I must be able to connect with my soul, and my soul will answer why it is important for me to achieve something in life. Unless and until I'm not focusing on my why, success becomes a bit difficult. But if I am aware of my why, then it is a big motivation. It can be a big motivation for me to proceed ahead in life. So I think listening to your inner voice is very important, because your inner voice guides you in every step of life. And the biggest obstacle in listening to your inner voice is your chattering mind. Because when mind keeps on chattering, you are not any person is not able to listen to his inner voice. And inner voice guides in each and every aspect of life. It guides you, because inner voice is the voice of our soul. Our soul is like a powerhouse of energy. We may feel physically very lethargic, or physically we may feel very not well. uh, Mentally also we may get imbalanced, emotional imbalance might happen, but our soul never gets imbalanced. It is just like a powerhouse, and if we are connected with our soul, we will get energy throughout in every phase of our life. We will feel energized. But the thing is that we must be able to connect with our soul, and in order to feel a connection with our soul and ability to listen to our inner voice, we must clear our thoughts, unnecessary thoughts which are creating disturbances. So that's why meditation plays a very important role in each and every person's life. Meditation is important. Spending time with nature is important. If we want to listen to our inner voice, we must be able to spend time with ourselves. Even if we are doing it for 10 minutes, it's okay. But spending alone time without any distraction is very essential to um, feel a connection with our soul. Then only we will be able to listen what our soul is trying to communicate to us.
Okay. In your book, you mention importance of mindful dietary choices. Could you share any examples of such choices? Any preferences?
Okay, mindful dietary choices includes uh, those consuming those food that is beneficial for my body. For example, I also mentioned one example in my book that I was able to reduce my weight from 90 kg to 63 kg within a very short span of time of 1.5 years, and without going to gym and doing much physical exercises because of the constraints. Only I was focused on eating those things that were good for my body. I was able to eliminate all the unnecessary things, and with mindful dietary choices, that means the diet which is helpful for my body and not depending on my taste buds and all, I was able to reduce my weight. So mindful dietary choices, that you must be able to clarify that which food item is good for your health and which is not good for your health, and you must develop a willpower to control your taste buds and focus only on the thing which is helpful for you, for your growth and nourishment for your body.
I can understand how deep you went to this topic and this theme. I can understand, like, what are some misconceptions of people, about achieving this holistic well-being? What are the common misconceptions? Like, you must explore these things.
Misconceptions, can you give an example?
You know,
Misconceptions like,
when people think that this well-being not work for me, like, few people think that it is very complicated. It's not my cup of tea. Few people think that
lack of
it is,
awareness.
yeah,
Actually,
kind of awareness.
misconception is lack of yes, lack of awareness is there, because where people think that going to gym and counting calories is physical health only, and what they need to understand is that creating a balance within oneself is taking care of yourself on a very subtle level, taking care of very small things. For example, taking care of physical health not just comprises of going to the gym or doing physical activity or counting calories. It is more than that. For example, when we cook food, then the food tends to absorb the energy around it, and thereby we must be in a state of very joyful state of mind while cooking food, because when we are cooking food, our energy is getting absorbed by the food, and when we consume it, and everyone who consumes it gets affected by it. If even while consuming water, our thoughts can change the molecular structure of the water, and that's why while consuming water we must be happy and full of gratitude, and we can even think positive affirmations in our mind, so that the energy can be absorbed by the water, and thereby when we consume it, we can get positive benefits from it rather than thinking negative. So it is just like paying attention to very small details of our life, not just going to the gym and doing hectic activities. And many people think that if they are mentally going through a rough patch or emotionally imbalanced, they must go to psychiatrist or consult them. Yes, going there, I'm not denying it, but if you will start taking care of yourself the way you should, and if you are paying attention to your daily routine and observing your habits on a very subtle level and creating differences on a very subtle level, then you can create miracles.
Yeah, how do you suggest individuals deal with overwhelming of these emotions and maintaining emotional balance?
Yes, it is very important. For manifestation also, it plays a very important role. Because if we want to manifest something in life, we have to take care of our feelings, because feelings create our thought and thoughts create our reality. So emotional balance is very important. And the best way to create emotional balance within yourself is meditation. Meditation is the best way. Meditation clears chattering mind and it connects you to your soul. And spending time with nature, I want to share that these days, due to urbanization, people are living in cities far away from nature. I have seen villagers, they are doing nothing, just they are living in villages, and they are physically fit, all their chakras are balanced because they are close to the nature, they are emotionally balanced. So just by spending time with nature, it works miracle. And emotional balance is extremely important these days because of the prevailing level of stress, anxiety, and all the challenges of life. So a person should take initiative towards emotional balance, and a person must be vigilant. He must be aware of the fact that when he is feeling bad, when he is feeling good, if feeling good, then though very nice. A person should take care of himself. Like when he is feeling bad, he must take appropriate steps to make himself feel better. A person should not normalize feeling bad.
Yeah.
So emotional balance is very important aspect of our lives. Without emotional balance, I think we cannot grow in life. When we will be emotionally balanced, then only our thoughts can remain positive, And when our thoughts will remain positive, then only physically we will feel energetic, and physically we will be feeling energetic, and also determination or a feeling will be there to do something in life. If we will be emotionally imbalanced, then we will get into depression. So it is very important aspect to make ourselves feel better, to be in a state of joy all the time.
What are some strategies you can recommend for overcoming obstacles on the path of this holistic wealth?
Yes, the biggest obstacle I think is resistance within us. Whenever we try to come out of comfort zone, our resistance blocks our way. So the best way to overcome resistance, I think, is consistency. And we must not try to change ourselves like many things at a time. No, you should take baby steps, one thing at a time, along with consistency. Can work wonder. If a person thinks that yes, I will do this also, that also, then resistance may win. So one step at a time, baby step, and that's how one can beat the resistance.
I think this I need to work on. How can someone identify if their body, mind, or soul in like out of balance? Maybe this was one of my situation. Like,
Okay. Yes, I think the most important aspect which can guide you that a person has gone out of balance, body, mind, and soul, or holistic health, he needs to start taking care of holistic health is emotions, feelings. When a person is in constant state of sadness and negative emotions, then that means something is wrong. If a person is happy, that means he is going on a right track. And yes, I agree that it is very difficult for a person to remain happy all the time because challenges are there in everyone's life, but it depends on how fast you are able to recover. If a person is very sad, good things are also happening, not at all gratitude, not at all grateful for the things he has in his life, then that means he needs to work on his holistic health. And if a person is joyful, he is able to see positive in every situation, very grateful, then that means that person is going in a right direction.
okay, it's author advice time. Ishita, like, what advice do you have for individuals who are just, starting their journey towards this holistic well-being?
Okay. First of all, realization of the fact that holistic health is very important because each and every person is filled with immense potential. I have never seen a single person in my life who don't have any potential or superpower. Each and every person is full of immense potential, and but I really feel sad to see people that, in spite of their potential, they are not able to achieve their goals in life. And somewhere the fact plays a very important role that balancing of body, mind, and soul is extremely important. And all these three aspects, three dimensions, body, mind, and soul, are interrelated with each other. A person just can't imagine that if I can take care of my body, I can work wonder. No, you have to take care of your mental health, emotional health, and spiritual dimension also. Spiritual health is not just for spiritual leaders or old age people. It is important for each and every one of us, because like I said, it works like a powerhouse of energy. If on physical and emotional or mental level you are feeling a bit low, then if you are spiritually very strong, then you can regain your strength. So the message I want to give is that start working towards your physical health, mental health, emotional health, and spiritual health. And then when you will be able to create a balance within yourself, then you will become unstoppable. There is no target, no goal in the world which cannot be achieved if you are able to create balance within yourself.
How do you see the concept of success evolving in the future, especially, in relation to holistic wealth?
Okay, in future, I think people are getting aware. So future is very positive, very promising future, and people are starting paying attention towards holistic health, which they should for their own good.
Okay, what message or insight do you hope readers will take, away from your book? In fact, it's in my hand.
Yes, I have it too.
Yeah, perfect.
The message is actually I have written this book as per my own experience. Very small things I have mentioned, which a person can include in his daily life, so that he can create balance in his body, mind, and soul. So The message I want to give is start taking care of your body, mind, and soul like you have never before, because these are the basic things, basic instrument God has given to you to utilize your superpower in a better way, in a right direction, so that you can achieve success in every area of your life.
Yeah, thank you, Eshita. What other upcoming book I can expect from you? 2024,
I'm
25.
working on a book on parenting. Actually,
Oh,
parenting is a roller coaster ride. I
yeah.
thought, why not jot down my own experience of parenting?
Yeah, then you must be dedicated to your kid.
Yes.
Okay, it was really wonderful time with Ishita. Like I enjoyed a lot while interviewing you. I hope my readers
Yes,
too.
same here.
Thank you, Ishita. Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll meet you soon. Thank you.